What's the good word, y'all? DKB here. So we have Odell Beckham Jr. flying into New York on Monday to meet with Robert Saleh, to meet with Joe Douglas. I would assume the groundwork for most of this deal has kind of already been done. They got to meet up. We've seen Odell with his agent actually at the NFL Annual League Owners Meeting, however that's supposed to go. But we've seen them meet. We've seen them chat, embraces between Robert Saleh and OBJ. They've seemed like they've kind of been in maybe informal contact since these rumors first started. And then we had the more recent, and I don't remember if these are even rumors anymore, if OBJ has come out and said it, but we had the rumors about him wanting $20 million or more. The most recent rumor said he's looking for a one-year deal, about $15 million. Maybe he gets that, but not in the way we're thinking, right? Maybe he gets something like $7-8 million, and then with incentives he can reach up to $15 million. We've said this a few different times. At least in my head, the thought process is that if we actually do go and sign Odell Beckham Jr., a guy that Aaron Rodgers really wants to go out and try to finish his career playing with, he comes in looking like the number 2 wide receiver on the roster. Garrett Wilson's clearly ahead of him, and then again, Corey Davis is a strong number 2. Allen Lazard would be a much better number 2. If you can get him into 3 or 4, he looks even better. But I've shared my thoughts on this before. I think in terms of Corey Davis and Allen Lazard, you're essentially breaking even there talent-wise. I would still kind of give the edge to Corey Davis based on what the two have been dealing with, right? Aaron Rodgers and Allen Lazard have the chemistry, but you've been working with them for 5 years. He's been improving, but you haven't necessarily seen like a crazy season from him. His best season would probably be one of the more average ones, or maybe above average by Corey Davis. But either way, it would be a nice addition to the roster. I'm setting aside personality concerns and all that. If we're willing to take on Aaron Rodgers and whatever he's going to bring, who I also expect to kind of temper and mitigate a lot of other issues as a locker room leader, I'm not going to have those concerns about OBJ. So Robert Saleh's at the helm. We've seen him quell a lot of issues with like Elijah Moore and all that stuff, and it came up once the season was over when we were trying to focus on things. So I feel good there, but we'll see. Ultimately, even with him coming in, I don't think we see a deal ultimately get done until probably after the draft, right? We're talking about Aaron Rodgers maybe not being secured until day 1 of the draft anyway. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Odell Beckham Jr. flying into New York, meeting up with the team. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you again. Peace.